What's going on, guys? Block Destroyer here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showcasing these two massive farms that you see in front of you. This one obviously many times larger than this. This is an iron golem grinder, as you can see by the many iron golems down there, and this is a guardian grinder. I'll be showing off how each of them works and also how not how to build them, but like some of the production rates. As you can see, this is the Guardian grinder, and yeah, that's a lot of guardians. This is made for Skyblock, or these are both made for Skyblock or Factions servers. Obviously, they don't have to be built out of the same materials they're built out of. I just built them out of that one to make it look cool and for functionality, and this one just for functionality. As you can see, the Guardians fall in this little tube here. The Guardians are compacted into one small area and then pulled down into this too wide tube, pushed down to they fall down here and hit this lava here, fall through it, take some damage, and they fall into some water right here, which then has hoppers underneath it. They float upwards, they bounce upwards into the lava, and their drops fall down into these chests here. Yeah, there are a lot of drops in these chests. Are they all full? No. As you can see, I've had this thing running for I've had both of them running for probably a good hour and a half, and they've gen about 9 double chests each of their respective items. So yeah, I would probably presume that the IGs would be more profitable, if only because, you know, it's actually making a lot more, but the hoppers can't handle it, so they're filled up right now. Yeah, that's kind of a problem, but yeah. So this has built up to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on. Yeah, it's just about done with the 10 double chests full right now. It makes probably a double chest every maybe 10-15 minutes. It'll make 2 dubs. So yeah, probably about every between 5 and 10 minutes it'll make that's about how long it takes to get a double chest of iron, just to give you guys an idea of how efficient this thing is. It's got 3 columns. It has a what would this be? 3 by 8 columns, so 24 blocks per column. Or no, 24 blocks per side, so that's 24 spawners per side, so that's what? 50. Let's just say it can hold over 100 spawners, and if you wanted, you could probably even expand it out one further forwards, which would give you 24 more spawners capacity. But this thing is 10 times more efficient than this other one that I created over here. This thing lags horribly, has 10 times the spawners that the other one does, and doesn't really produce that much more. So, I mean, it produces a lot less, actually. The hopper systems are a little messed up though, so it would be going a lot faster. Keep that in mind, but um the only ones that are actually getting emptied are the ones in this area right here. Um like this goes around to out here which goes to here, so you know, it's not the best system ever, and after a little bit, it really starts to lag badly. I'll show you all the spawners in here in a sec. Got holes in the tops of each. Like, this thing has stupid amounts of spawners. Spawns insanely fast, but not fast enough. Like, it lags down the server, but it doesn't really have any more efficiency. Yeah, so it's just a matter of opinion of which one, like this one is probably better suited to massive factions bases that are on a really good non-laggy server. Because otherwise it is just gonna break the server, really. Like, yeah, there are so many items sitting on the ground up there. It'll just crash the server. But anyways, these are the two main focuses of this stream. This one, pretty self-explanatory. It's, oh, what? /set. /set. Cobble. Okay, 18. It's 18 by, what would this side be? This thing is 18 by 17. And I believe it's 20 tall, maybe. I don't really know how tall it is. 18 by 17 by 18. 18 by 17 by 18, and then the little tube here is 10 down by 18 across by 3 wide. Or no, 4 even. No, it is 3. 3 wide, and then this is just 2 by 1 by 20. The only issue with this is that it does build up a lot of guardians after a while, so you have to go away and let them despawn, or it will break your game. I've had my game crash quite a few times from that guardian grinder. Arguably though, this one's probably is the better of the two. It's a lot more efficient, works a lot faster, and has a much, much larger output. And really what you're doing when you make this thing, once these two hoppers fill up, which is going to be like instantly, frankly, then you're just feeding the piles upon piles upon piles of iron and roses. Poppies even, that are sitting there. You're not really making the chests are filling up at the max possible speed, but you know, that's not exactly the best speed ever, but yeah, it's on to the, yeah, this thing is just ridiculous. Nope, I'm still here. Hello, Evan. Did you die? Also, Merry Christmas Eve. It's not even Christmas, it's Christmas Eve. Um, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter break, whatever you celebrate. Happy whatever it is. Hopefully you're having a good day today. Hopefully you'll have a better day tomorrow. Yeah. The way that this thing works, it's basically just a really simple system. It pushes them, they spawn in these two wide gaps, they fall down and they get pushed to the front here where there's a two wide water stream, so that way they can fit. Otherwise, I tried doing it with a one wide before and they just didn't fit. Just one block of water here and one on mirroring it on the other side. And you have sort of this cut off jagged edge here. Basically, that just allows for the maximum amount of iron golems to fall. I guess if I wanted to, I could break this, but that would cause problems. Like, big problems. Actually, I might do that to make it... This might actually make it a little bit more efficient, but... only time can tell. Yeah. I don't really think that made too much of a difference, except for that now... Yeah. Now, if one of these IGs goes at the right angle, it will hit the edge of the bowl down there. So, I'm just gonna patch this up. So, yeah. Hello, Forest. Are you back at home now? Just curious. I have my chat up on the other screen. So, yeah. This is the IG grinder right here, the Iron Golem grinder, which probably, like, I can guarantee this thing is gonna make you a lot of money in your factions base if you're playing on factions, and the IGs are more geared towards factions because a lot more people have a lot more Iron Golems spawners on factions than they do on Skyblock, but the Guardian grinders are geared towards Skyblock more. I built the Guardian grinders, the Guardian grinder, just because the Camping Rusher has his server, skyregions.net. Go play on there, it's really fun. It just got an update that added Guardian spawners to it, and that's probably the most popular Skyblock server, arguably, at the moment. But it also has IGs, so really these are probably the two best grinders that you can have in Sky Regions right now. Again, yeah, I mean, you'd probably want to have this thing first, just because it can I guess it depends on how much iron sells for versus how much prismarine shards and prismarine crystals and fish sell for. Another bonus to this, the Guardian grinder, is that it gives you food. Sometimes cooked food. So, you know, that's always nice. Have a free food source with your money. I think what I'll do now is I will create a railroad system that will just push me back and forth between these two grinders. So that way I'm constantly keeping both loaded, because they're not in the same chunk. I don't think it's physically possible to have them in the same chunk. Unless you have them like really next, like right next to each other, which probably wouldn't go too well. Just pointing that out, guys. That probably wouldn't work too well. And these are gonna mostly just be powered rails. So, yeah. I'll take powered rails here. Alright, I'll put on all the powered rails first. And I am lagging horribly. Just want to point out how badly I'm lagging right now. I'm lagging very, very badly. So, if you're making this thing, you're gonna probably need a pretty good computer. I have a really good computer, and I'm lagging badly. So, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna need probably, if you want to make this system as well as railroad system, you're gonna need a lot of rails, a lot of iron, a lot of everything, really. This is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work. Just, yeah, no. I have to extend this one more block so that it'll, I have to make it like this. It's kind of annoying having to do all this random stuff, but I believe it is worth it. So, you know, yeah. So basically with this thing, I have to think though, because I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I guess I can just do something like this to put redstone torches on, maybe. I have to see if this will actually work. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I just need those two for the bottom area. Alright, so that'll power that. And then there we go. Okay, that's powered too. And then that will get up to there, and then there we go. Okay. So now this should go infinitely. Ideally, it should be infinite. So now I'll get a minecart just to show you guys that this does work, hopefully. It will. Oh god, no. Oh, I put down 2 minecarts. No, oh, that's annoying. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, but I mean, how did I do that? How did? Why are minecart? Thank you. You're gonna definitely want to put this starting off on the second area, and then just go forwards from there, because otherwise it's gonna be incredibly difficult. Thank you, Forest. I just read that. Took me forever. So now I should be able to AFK these things. I gotta see though. Okay, yeah, that is still spawning. So that'll probably be spawning at a decreased rate though. That's the issue. I guess if you were just gonna AFK overnight, it wouldn't really matter. Alright, well, anyways, guys, that's all for this live stream. That's really is all I can do. I just realized my lighting was messed up. So yeah. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.